Hi everyone, this is Krista with Art Graphics Studio. Welcome to my channel, and if you've been here before, then welcome back. I'm going to demonstrate how to upload, resize if necessary, and assemble my diamond cutout card blank. This is a card blank that you can decorate to your own taste or occasion. I have provided some idea cards, but decorations are not included in the NC files, so let's get started. If you have not already downloaded your SVG file, you can go to my Etsy shop by going to etsy.com and searching for Art Graphics Studio. Then scroll or search for the SVG you're looking for. If you are a Cricut Design Space user, you may be able to access my free designs. For more information, see my note at the end of this video. Sometimes, depending upon your system and/or your software, you may have to resize your uploaded design before you can make it. While I'm demonstrating this in Cricut Design Space, the same principles apply no matter what software you're using. So to get started, you'll need to upload your design files. Now, typically in Cricut, this is going to be an SVG file, but there might be other files, PDFs or PNGs or JPEGs. So let's go to Upload, Upload Image, and Browse. Now we're going to go to where we know our files are. In this case, crafts and envelopes. Now today I'm going to show you on this 4.5 by 9.5 inch envelope. So I'll open that and open the SVG file. Now here's our file. So let's upload that. And here it is. Now let's just click on that. And you see this green border? That indicates that it's selected. So we want to add that to our canvas over on the lower right. Now here we have it. Let's make it a little smaller so we can see the whole thing. Now you can see it's all grouped, but before we ungroup it, we need to do one thing, and that is to resize it, or to see if we need to resize it. In this case, I said I wanted a 4.5 by 9.5 inch card. So I'm going to create a rectangle, unlock the edit, and change that to width of 9.5 and a height of 4.5. Oops, 9.5. All right, there we go. Now I'm going to move this size that I know to be the correct size into place. About there. And as you can see, that's pretty close. So I think I'm just going to use that. And I'm going to get rid of that because I don't need it now. But let's say, for example, our envelope or whatever our project was came in at a different size. So here's the size we wanted, but as we can see, it's way too small. So what we want to do now is to adjust the size of the project. In this case, it's an envelope. So I'm just going to grab the corner and I'm going to expand it until I get it about where I think it ought to be. Now I've gotten it a little too big, so I'm going to reduce that. And there, that's about what we need for it to be. So we don't need our rectangle anymore. And here we are, ready to start designating our score lines. So now we know it's the right size. Let's go ahead and ungroup it. Now we want to change our score lines into score lines because they come in as cut lines. And in order to do that, click on the area that you know to be your score lines. And the way you know these will be score lines is because this box right here turns red. So we want to change basic cut to score. Now you can see that we have our score lines. Now all you have to do is select both your score lines and your design and attach them. Now you're ready to make it. And when it comes up, you can see that your score lines and your design is all on your cutting board. This is the diamond cutout card. And the hardest thing about it is folding this part right here, the base. But before we do that, there's a lot of little decor items. And the gray, the white goes on top of the gray on all these little pieces. So I'm going to do that and then I'll be right back.
Now when you put these decor together, you might want to take your base and use your base as a guide, because if you put the decor, this on top of this the wrong way, you could end up with it like that. So just use this as your base. It's not so bad when it's decorative paper, but when it's solid paper like this, it's easy to get it mixed up. So we'll just do that to make sure that we've got all those in the right place. And then these will be glued here. Now you can decorate these any way you want to. Now, like I said, the hardest part about this is to fold these interior pieces. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and fold these two pieces here. And then we're going to start folding these pieces. Like this. All those score lines will need to be folded. Now what we're going to do is we're going to valley fold this and mountain fold these, and it will fold together like this. And then you'll do the same thing on this side, so that what you end up with is this little triangle here. And then till you have this. Now I'm going to show you that again. This is valley, this is valley, 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 valley. And the other ones are all mountain folds. And then they just fold together like this. Now, you can start putting your decor on. So I'm gonna go ahead and put all the decor on, and I'll be right back. Okay, so here's what it looks like when you've got all the decor on. And when you fold it in, just like we showed you, that's what you will end up with. Now you can go ahead and put a little more crease in the fold lines if you want to. Now these two will go here. And you can put your sentiments on these, or you can just decorate these and put your sentiments on the back. This is for the back of the card. And this will be the sentiment panel or whatever decor you want to put on it. And it will glue on this side only, on the back, like this. So we'll go ahead and glue this to this. And then we'll glue this to this on this side only. And I'm allowed about 1/16 of an inch. That's about right. And we'll let that dry for just a minute. And so this will be the way it will go into the envelope, like this. And then when they get it, then they'll be able to open it up like this. Now you don't have to put this back on if you don't want to. That's just up to you, but I have provided it in the file. And the file that I have provided is just a blank. It doesn't include any decor, but I have done a sample and I will show you that sample.
Here's a card that I made using this blank. As you can see, I have added decor on the top and bottom triangles in the center. Now you can decorate this blank to your own occasion or taste, whatever you'd like to. It's a pretty easy card to make, but it is stunning to look at. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, and if you find this video useful, don't forget to click the like, subscribe, and notification bell to stay informed about more exciting projects. I appreciate you watching my video, and I will see you next time. If you're a Cricut Design Space user, you can access some of my shared projects by opening Cricut Design Space, and on the home screen, in the search bar, type Art Graphics Studio and press Enter. Then scroll down to Community Members and click on Art Graphics Studio. There you'll find all of my shared projects.